Whoa! Okay, so Nintendo just dropped a huge surprise gift on all of us Pikmin 4 players. It's a brand new, totally free update, version 1.1.0, and it adds some seriously game-changing new ways to play. Let's dive right in and break down what this actually means for our adventures with our favorite little plant creatures.
So you're probably wondering, what did this surprise update really add? Well, let me tell you, it's way more than just a few bug fixes. We are talking about major new gameplay mechanics, some great quality of life improvements, and even more ways to customize your adventure. Let's get right into the most important stuff first.
All right, first up, the heart of this update. Brand new features that are going to fundamentally change how you can play and even replay the game. This is where it gets really exciting for both new players and us veterans.
Okay, so the update is really built around 4 major additions. We've got new difficulty settings they're calling activity levels, a field camera that actually introduces a whole new type of Pikmin, a new Game Plus mode for those of us who've beaten it, and a much-requested intro skip. I mean, together, they add a ton of content and replay value.
And what's so great about this is the freedom it gives you. You can now change the creature activity level anytime you want in the options menu. So, if you just want a casual, relaxed stroll through the garden, you can do that. But if you're looking for a real challenge against tougher enemies, you can crank it up to fierce. You get to tailor the whole experience to your mood.
Get ready to put on your photographer hat. This update adds a cool new item called the field camera. It just gets automatically added to your bag on the morning of day 2, and it lets you snap pictures of the beautiful world and all its creatures. You can even decorate them with some fun stamps and frames.
But see, the camera isn't just for taking pretty pictures. It's actually a key gameplay tool now. Once you rescue Ranger Dingo, you'll start spotting these special Decor Pikmin, and the only way to get them to join your squad is by snapping their photo. How cool is that?
And the fun doesn't even stop on your console. If you also happen to play the mobile game Pikmin Bloom, you can now connect the two. Just by sharing data from Pikmin 4, any of those Decor Pikmin you've found can be sent right over to Bloom as seedlings. You just have to make sure you're using the same Nintendo account on both games.
Now this one is for everyone who's already seen the credits roll. It's a fantastic addition. This new rollover function is basically New Game Plus. Once you beat the story, you can start a fresh file that carries over some of your progress, which adds this fantastic new layer of replayability.
And here's a feature that is going to make repeat players very happy. If your save file shows you've made it to day 2 at least once, you can now skip the entire day 1 intro on any new game you start. This lets you jump right back into the action on the sun-speckled terrace without any delay. Building on that whole theme of player choice, this update also adds a whole suite of new control options. And these really allow you to fine-tune the gameplay and tailor the controls to perfectly match your own personal style.
First up, you can now toggle the auto target lock for your cursor. Now, it defaults to on, but turning it off gives you much more precise manual control over who or what you're targeting. This is absolutely perfect for players who really want to take full command and land those super tricky shots.
Okay, this next option changes a core mechanic, your whistle. You can now choose whether the whistle blast comes from your character, which is the default on relaxed mode, or directly from your cursor. This allows for way more strategic Pikmin gathering from a distance, which, let's be honest, can be a huge help in a tough fight. This setting is all about accuracy. When you're aiming a throw or trying to line up Ochi's rush attack, you can now switch the directional arrow speed from normal to precise, and that's going to give you that finer control you need for those really tricky shots and perfectly timed charges.
All right, we've covered the big gameplay and control changes, so let's wrap this up with the smaller but still super important notes and fixes that kind of round out this fantastic free update.
So along with all the new features, the patch has various bug fixes to improve the overall stability and experience. And hey, if you haven't even tried the game yet, the free demo on the eShop has been updated to this new version, so you can try out these features for yourself. Just keep in mind, the demo version can't connect with Pikmin Bloom.
So there you have it, a massive, free update that adds so much to an already incredible game. I mean, with new difficulty modes, a photo feature, New Game Plus, and a ton of control options, there's never been a better time to jump back into the world of Pikmin 4. That just leaves one question. Which of these new features are you most excited to try out first?